Why is it that Nigerians don't like hearing the truth? There is nothing Kemi Badenoch has said about Nigeria that is not true. When I was in Nigeria, I was kidnapped by the police in Abuja, myself and my brother, in the heart of Abuja, in Wuse 2.
Nigeria in big trouble as more Nigerians lament their ordeal with Nigerian police force, which justify Kemi Badenoch's criticism. Hello, what's up guys? In this video, we are diving into a shocking topic that has been making waves. Nigeria is in big trouble as more Nigerians share their harrowing experiences with the Nigerian police force. And guess what? It is all adding weight to UK leader Kemi Badenoch's controversial remarks about Nigeria. Now, before you rush to judge, let's talk about what's really happening. Just recently, motivational speaker and relationship coach Solomon Buchi brought up a terrifying ordeal he and his younger brother faced with the Nigerian police in Abuja back in 2021. Why is this resurfacing now? Because Kemi Badenoch's statements have reignited conversations about systemic corruption and police brutality in Nigeria. According to Buchi, the incident happened late at night in Wuse, Abuja. He and his brother were intercepted by men of the Nigerian police, armed and using an unmarked car. They accused him and his brother of being IPOP members, completely baseless, and then forced them into the car. Things took a darker turn as they were assaulted, humiliated, and extorted. Imagine this. The officers took their ATMs and withdrew a staggering 550,000 naira from their account, money Buchi have saved for his upkeep. When he begged, they mocked him, saying the remaining 117,000 naira was enough for him to survive. This isn't just an isolated case, it reflects the broader concern many Nigerians have about Nigerian police misconduct and corruption. And this is exactly what Kemi Badenoch was talking about when she shared her own negative experiences with the Nigerian police. While some politicians are quick to dismiss her claims, stories like this won't continue to prove otherwise. Even the FCT police commissioner has ordered an investigation into the matter. But does that really change what happened to Buchi or to countless others? I have got video clips of Nigerians sharing their own shocking encounters with the Nigerian police, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, if you haven't already, like this video, hit that subscribe button and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, let's hear directly from the victims. Watch these clips and let their stories open your eyes to what's really happening in Nigeria.
I lived in the north up to 12 years. I never lost a finger. I came back here only for somebody to waste my son. There was no war. There was no fight. There was no riot. Not that the boy was involved in any fracas. Not that he was stealing. Not that he was robbing. Just cold-bloodedly, they wasted this boy for me. Oh God. Avenge my fault for me. Avenge his Lord. Avenge. The Lord is surely doing for me. The Lord is surely blessing me.
If only Nigeria was working, wetin go make Kemi Badenoch and her family pack their bags, relocate to another country, they point fingers at us. If only Nigeria was working, wetin go make me, you, and some other people pack their load, come abroad, come this stay. Nigerian politicians wanna carry us for world map where God give us blessings, put us. Wanna carry us, go put us for back. Now get this thing. Nigerian politicians, this now fault. Now bring us here. If Nigeria was working, there would be any reason for this your tweet. He say Kemi go need Nigerians and Nigerians go remind them. He go need them to rig election for him. Abi go need them to fake census. Abi go need them. Tell me exactly what he say he go need them for. He go need them for security. Because if anything happened to a family member, trust me, why Nigerian police go they sleep? British police will come into Nigeria and rescue those people before I go think. Yes, you heard me right. See here, if the Nigerian police matter in the brain, make I tell you my personal experience when make me close down my business and as I dey run, and won't let my legs touch ground. Small girl where they run stand business, I carry about 700 something thousand. I dey tipper garage, they pay my tipper drivers, they tip them well, make they run my runs sharply. I don't know say police van way they across the road, they drink ogogoro in uniform. they observe. Next thing they just cross up. And so they reek of alcohol. They stink. They say the money where they my hand are stolen money. Say where I foresee the money, small girl like me, where I foresee that kind of money, they pay people. This is why they tell you, these people seize my bag of money. All efforts to get my bankers to come. My bankers come, these people say, cha. Say they must seize the money, go police station. Say they won't check, they won't go use mercury light. They talk plenty story that time. Say they won't go check the serial number, they won't go check one thing. If no be say I get good rapport with the tipper garage, now so the drivers around them. If no be the drivers way around them, now so this for carry my money run. That experience, I still get traumatized. Anytime anybody talk about Nigerian police, I still they remember until tomorrow. So I dey ask you, what fight do they fight? Is Nigeria working? Why are you making this about Kemi Badenoch versus Nigeria? We don't have a working system. If Nigeria was working, waiting me I go day here. See how many layers of clothes I wear. From cold they talk waiting. If Nigeria were to be working, tell yourself the truth. You know go day where you dey. Let's bring our hands together to call a spade that our system is not working. Our elections are rigged on a daily basis. Yet we leave them saying that Kenny be our problem. Trust me, check all the people with the type nonsense. They are mostly politicians or people with interest. One political interest or the other. Nigerians, more than wake up. We don't chop enough insults because they will be Nigerians. More wisdom.
Why is it that Nigerians don't like hearing the truth? There is nothing Kemi Badenoch has said about Nigeria that is not true. When I was in Nigeria, I was kidnapped by the police in Abuja. Myself and my brother. In the heart of Abuja, in Wuse 2. In Wuse 2, I was kidnapped. And these guys said, oh well, you know that they've spoken to the Alga in the night, in the dead of the night. They drove us around the suburbs, the suburban areas of Abuja. They threw us into the trunk. I actually struggle with anxiety and and claustrophobia. They threw me into the trunk of the car, myself and my younger brother. They harassed us. They told us that they could kill us, nothing will happen. They forcefully took our ATM cards from us, went and used POS, and withdrew how much? Over 500,000 naira. In fact, they took my AirPods. What are you guys talking about? Like, why is it that we are a very sentimental people? The Nigerian government, the Nigerian leadership is very poor. The Nigerian government is bad. Nigerians need help. Why? I might understand the political reasons why people do not like Kemi, but she's saying the truth. And I love the fact that she's saying the truth on a global platform so that people will see Nigeria for what Nigeria is. And by the way, when I talk about Nigeria, I'm not talking about Nigerians. Nigerians are great people, but we have a very ugly, impish set of political leaders. See, that night when I was in the trunk of that Toyota Matrix and all of these things were happening, I was with my pill, my anxiety pill, and I wanted to take my anxiety pill. And one of the policemen stopped me and he said, you think you want to commit suicide here? You know, it'll be here where you go commit suicide. By the way, that's just one of my encounters. Have I also told you guys that a soldier in Nigeria, an army man in Nigeria, has actually said to me, we were actually in a bus, we were going to Abuja by road. That was many years ago, and something happened. Anyway, long story short is that he said to us that I can shoot you here and kill you and nothing will happen. And do you know what's funny? You might think that the threat is actually empty. Nothing will happen. If an army man shoots you in Nigeria, if a policeman shoots you in Nigeria, nothing will happen because they can frame you for being a thief. They can frame that you had drugs or you did something. It is ridiculous. After that experience in Nigeria, I palpitate. I'm always suffering heart palpitations whenever I see the police, because the police in Nigeria can the police in Nigeria can bully you just because you look good. How did you get the money to buy this phone? They've carried my friend. They've arrested my friend who's a music producer because he had a laptop. What do you mean by you're a music producer? What's that? The police in Nigeria are one of the most uneducated in the world. Like, a policeman in Nigeria is asking my brother to bring the certificate that he received to have Binance on his phone, to do cryptocurrency, that he's meant to have a permit. These guys are so daft. And then when you talk about it, Nigerians are saying, oh, you are demarketing Nigeria, but Nigeria is already in shambles. At what point are you guys going to talk about the wars in Nigeria without you guys trying to manipulate other people? Nigeria is in shambles. Nigeria is in Nigeria. I feared the security agencies more than I feared thieves and kidnappers, because at least I know that the thieves and kidnappers, they are real. That's what they are. But there is no need parading yourself in police uniform, but then you do just the exact thing thieves and kidnappers will do to me. I'm talking about my experience. So when you hear some Nigerians abroad say stuff like, I can never live in Nigeria, or da 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 da, it's not because we don't love Nigerians. It's not because we don't love Nigeria. Sadly, the things that we've seen in Nigeria, we don't want. That night that I was in the trunk of the Toyota Matrix, I decided that I will not raise my children in Nigeria. Like, because when I called my dad and I told my dad, this is what happened, my dad began to cry. My father, who's 60 plus, began to cry. He was sobbing like a child. He was like, so this is how I would have just lost you. Da, 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 da. He was crying. And then in that moment, I'm like, wait a minute. If I don't leave this country, this is what I'll have to face with my child. In Nigeria, you can be arrested because you have tattoos, because you have dreadlocks, just because you look good. And it is absolutely insane. It's gutting. And I don't understand the Nigerian people who want to keep on defending Nigeria. Everybody knows that Nigerians are great people. Nigerians are good people. Nigerians are great people. But the Nigerian government are not good people. That my younger brother had the EFCC come into his compound where he lives. Do you know how they got into the compound? They broke the CCTV cameras. It's a financial security agency. Is breaking the CCTV cameras, slapping people unwarrantedly, beating people up. And then at the end of the day, they just go. And they came in with masks. Oh, for God's sake. Nigeria is a real crime zone. Nigeria is a crime zone. So when people who are abroad, we don't know what Kemi Badenoch has actually seen. She's just telling us bits and pieces here. We don't know the fullness of the things that she experienced in Nigeria. So let her talk. If the government is very embarrassed about what's happening and what people are saying, then fix up. The Nigerian government should fix up. Just fix up and everybody will be fine. Simple. I love Nigeria. I love the Nigerian people. But you know, one thing I have grown to accept is that my love for my life is not less than my love for Nigeria. So as much as I love Nigeria, I can have a long distance relationship with Nigeria as a state. With Nigerians, I absolutely love Nigerians. I think that we are one of the most phenomenal people in the world. But yeah, let Kemi keep on talking.
Instead of you Nigerians to join Kemi in bashing the Nigerian police very well, you guys are saying Kemi is bad-mouthing Nigeria. As I'm making this video, Nigerian police is somewhere knocking somebody's stick for no reason. She's not bad-mouthing Nigeria. Do you guys know the position Kemi is in the UK? She's leading a party, a very important party in the UK. She's giving Nigeria a good PR. We should do better. The Nigerian police should do better. This is Kemi telling her own story, her own sad, bad experience about Nigerian police. Nigerians should join her in bashing the Nigerian police. This December alone, do you know how many people that have been arrested for no reason? Some people must have even been wasted. The Nigerian police need to do better. And most importantly, Kemi is helping the Nigerian people. But you people don't think, you don't even know. You guys don't understand anything. She's helping you people by saying all those things about the government. If we at home cannot talk to our own level of expression, let somebody from outside speak. And Kemi is doing the talking. And thank God she's talking about the police. Our police system is annoying. We all know that. There's nobody in this country that has not experienced Nigerian police brutality in one way or the other. So join Kemi in bashing the police so that they can do better.
There's this popular line in our national anthem that every Nigerian used to sing along. It says, may the labor of our heroes past not be in vain. Now, if you don't, okay, let me explain. Now, if you don't understand that line, it says that may the labor of our heroes past not be in vain. Meaning say all the things our heroes past. And who are those our heroes? All those people who built Nigeria, Tafawa Balewa, Nanda Azikiwe, all of them. Now, most of the infrastructures we are enjoying in Nigeria today, those people built it. Our heroes past built it. I'm talking about Third Mainland Bridge, Abuja planning, Lagos, Calabar, all those are seaports, most airports in Nigeria. Those people built it. We celebrate them every day. But have you ever thought that most of the things we are also going through today in Nigeria, those people also invented it? Let me give you an example. Corruption did not just originate from this our generation. Somebody passed it down to us. And let me tell you, it's one of the things that our heroes past also passed down to us. They passed down structure of corruption to us, which this generation of leaders, all those our national assemblies, all those our current politicians are magnifying it, are dwelling on it. You can agree with me in Nigeria that our judiciary system is nothing to write home about. Our electoral system, of even the blind know that our electoral system in Nigeria is, let me not say it here, use your own word, but you understand what I'm talking about. So next time you want to talk about the labor of our heroes past, remember they also passed corruption to us. I might be wrong. Every aspect of Nigeria have some kind of corruption in them. I'm talking about from aviation to education to health to electoral system to judiciary to security to military to police. Every aspect in Nigeria have symptom of that disease or that virus called corruption, and somebody started it. Somebody had the opportunity to kill it. Somebody had the opportunity to create a structure that will kill that corruption on arrival. But no, the labor of our heroes past shall not be in vain. You don't they go in vain, no. Anyway, I won't say more than this. Tell me what you think about the labor of our heroes past in the comment section. But